We live in a world that moves very fast. Everything today is built around speed, quick result, instant delivery, rapid growth, and constant production. People scroll quickly, consume quickly, and move on quickly. There is pressure everywhere to do more in less time, as though slowing down has become a weakness. But pottery has taught me something completely different. Clay does not respond to speed the way the modern world does. In fact, the moment you try to rush clay, it begins to resist you. Working with clay forces you to slow down and become fully present. From wedging clay to centering to shaping to trimming to drying to glazing and eventually firing. Every stage requires time and attention. You cannot skip one process and expect the next to work perfectly. If the clay dries too quickly, it dries. If it enters the kiln too soon, it can explode. If the glaze is rushed, the final surface suffers. Pottery constantly reminds us that quality cannot be separated from patience. What makes slow-made art beautiful is not only the finished object or the finished product, but the care embedded within it. Every fingerprint, every adjustment, every correction becomes part of the story behind that piece. Unlike mass production, where thousands of identical objects are created in moments, handmade pottery carries evidence of human presence. It reflects the mood, the focus, discipline, and intention of the maker. No two pieces are ever completely the same. The uniqueness is part of their value. There's also something deeply human about making time to create. In slowing down, you begin to notice details you would normally overlook. The texture of the clay, the movement of your hands, the rhythm of the wheel, even the silence within the studio. Pottery becomes more than just production. It becomes a conversation between the artist and the material. It teaches patience, observation, and respect for the process. In many ways, slow-made art stands against the culture of instant gratification. It reminds us that meaningful things often take time to develop, just as clay transforms gradually through pressure, drying, and fire. Growth in life also happens in stages. Strong foundations are not built overnight. Skill is not mastered in a day. Even the earth itself took thousands of years to form the clay we use. That is why I believe handmade pottery carries a different kind of beauty, not because it is perfect, but because it is intentional. Every piece represents hours of unseen effort, quiet discipline, repeated practice, and trust in the process. In a fast world that constantly demands more and faster, slow-made art invites us to pause, breathe, and appreciate the value of taking our time. And perhaps that is what makes pottery so powerful today. It reminds us that there is still beauty in slowness, beauty in process, and beauty in creating something carefully, thoughtfully, and by hand. Because sometimes the most meaningful things in life are not just the ones made the fastest, but the ones made with patience and presence.